Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a Neuvillette listener by me. So let's get into it. When he was told that you were attacked, Neuvillette panicked, and he had no idea what to do. The feelings overwhelming him. What happened to you was horrible, and even worse. It seems like he can't figure out what to do. And when he arrived to see what was going on and how you were doing, you looked at him like he was a stranger. Who are you? Why are you here? Wait, you're the Chief Justice, right? Well, I'm sorry, but I can't really remember what happened. So if I did a crime, I hope you can explain it to me. You say, you seem rather tired. And Neuvillette looks at you in pure shock. He's trying his very best to actually make sense of what he's hearing. You were treating him like you had never seen him before, aside from court. He doesn't understand this. And the doctors seem equally surprised. The possibility of this resulting in amnesia was so small, and yet it happened. Like the worst case scenario, just waiting for a chance to actually occur. He had no idea as to how to feel about that. And most importantly, he had no idea what to do. There was nothing he could do to undo this. Nothing that he knew of. And all that the doctors told him was to wait. Maybe your memories would come back. Maybe things would get better. All those maybes. But he would never come to find a real answer. An end to all his questions. He didn't know what to think about it. Because it was terrifying. What if he was never actually able to solve this? What if you never remembered him? What if your love was truly gone? He didn't know what to do about that. How he would live without you. How he would be able to breathe without you. It was terrifying. And yet he knew that he had to keep going. Because he mattered more than anything else. And so he kept on visiting you every single day. Wanting to see you and to love you. In a way that he can, of course. Not that he can tell you the full truth right now. He did not want to overwhelm you. Well, I can't really tell why the Chief Justice himself is visiting me every day. Did I really commit that big of a crime? Or are you worried? You say, laughing softly, and his eyes soften at your words and at your laughter. You did not commit any crime. I am merely worried about you. That is all. Please, do not worry yourself. There is nothing at all that could be incriminating when it comes to you. Wow, I'll take that as a compliment. I didn't expect that to be told to me by the Chief Justice, but I'll take it. Anyway, do you really, well, I really don't want to seem rude, but back in the day, judges used to wear wigs. I've never seen you wear a wig, unless you're actually wearing a wig all this time. You ask, and Neuvillette couldn't help but wheeze. Because not only did you say this before, but somehow now it was even more adorable. Maybe because he felt more fond, now that he could remember all of your past. How similar you are to the same time that he met you before. All those years ago. He can't help his love for you and his want to make you remember. But yet, he feels as though you have not changed. And wouldn't it be beautiful and just an artistry of fate if the two of you, after all this, still fell in love all the way again? It would seem truly, he did not know what to call it, but somehow, it would make it seem like being together was your destiny. Not something that either of you could escape. Not that you would ever want to, of course. You loved him, You always made that clear. And right now, as you looked into your eyes, despite you not knowing how much the two of you had, the way you looked at him never changed. And that would be something you could always treasure, no matter what happens. And so, he seeks not to change the past, but to change the path of your future. He begins to talk to you about himself, to talk to you about things that he knows you love, and you're always impressed. You are really too kind for a Chief Justice sometimes. It's truly puzzling, because you don't look like that at all. I think that's why a lot of people have bad assumptions about you. You kind of look intimidating, Monsieur Neuvillette. Please, no need for formalities. And I understand. I've heard it a lot, actually. But do you think I'm intimidating? Not at all. In fact, you're rather kind and lovely to be with. I don't think you're intimidating in any way. And that alone melts his heart. It's the only thing he needs to hear, really. He doesn't need anything else. And so he feels emboldened to do something rather daring. May I please ask you one thing? Of course. You can ask me anything you want. I really just want you to trust me to do something I've always wanted. Something I've also done before, but you do not remember. I trust you, Neuvillette. He smiles, cups your face in his hands, and leans in, slowly, leaving you time to pull away if you want. And yet, despite how unfamiliar it seems to you, you do not. Because at the same time it seems perfect, the way his lips land on your own, the way your bodies fit against each other. And when you pull away and look at him, you smile. You know, it does feel familiar. Would you please do it again, my dear Chief Justice? You ask him, and the Eudex is more than happy to oblige, for it's all he's been waiting to do.